What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. And as you can tell, today is another just beautiful day. But that's okay, because today I wanted to bring you guys an update video and kind of a video to show you what to expect out of me and the truck this year, because last year was a good year. Yet last year was our first year doing this for you guys. And even though it was kind of a slow year, I learned a lot and I met a lot of great people, and really that's all that matters. But before I get started into telling you guys what we have planned, because there's a lot and a lot of great things have happened just in the last month, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Hope you guys had a great Christmas and got to see some family, do your thing, and just enjoy yourself, because that's kind of what the holidays is all about. But this guy right here, I wanted to give you guys a really good update on it, because there's a lot that needs done this year and a lot is gonna happen this year. So the first thing we're gonna attack, I can't really tell you guys a lot about just yet. Quick little hint though, I don't know how much YouTube is gonna let me show you because of the content, but what we need to do is we need to make this thing as presentable as possible, because there is a lot of people that might see this thing given the circumstances. So what I need to do is a little bit of paint work. These things here, as you can tell, are not in good shape. They are they're ugly. That ugly. And that's because last time I tried to paint them, because I painted them quite a few times. So I bought this paint, and I have no problem with this paint. This paint's great. It matches pretty good. It's good paint. So this paint you want to use a clear coat on. Well, what I did was I bought the wrong clear coat, or I bought a bad can. Either one, it's not a good thing, because it looked great until I put it on the truck, and the clear coat never set up. So all this you see in here, all the gray and dark and nasty, that's all dirt that's been impregnated into the clear, because it's still not set up. I don't know what I did wrong. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna pull the grill off. I'm gonna bring you guys along, even though it's not fun to watch. You guys are gonna get a real good record this year of what it's like to try to make this old turd nice. So we're gonna take the grill out. We're gonna take all the stuff off. We're gonna sand it all back down. We're gonna paint it all real nice. Another thing we got to do is these mirror arm covers. So the clear has really taken a beating. See all that? And the other side's worse. So let's look at the other side. The other side's way worse. If you can tell, all this clear has come off. It's disgusting. It's freaking embarrassing. We're gonna get those off of there. We're gonna paint those. And the last thing we need to clean up before this happens is those stabilizers. They should be white. They're not white. Now, mind you guys, the stabilizer shocks are hashed. They're trashed. I don't think they do anything anymore. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get my hands on new absorbers, the little shock absorbers, before I need them. So I thought about just painting them. Well, since they're trash, they're not worth my time. It's not worth my time to take them off, sand them down, make them nice, paint them, clear them, put them back on the truck just to get chipped up again. So the other option, which we do have, is throwing a little bit of vinyl wrap on them. So we've had some vinyl wrap left over from when we did the headlights, and I think there's enough here to get both of those shocky bobs wrapped up. So we're gonna still take them off. It's still gonna be a hassle, because I still have to sand them all down, make them kind of smooth, but we're actually gonna vinyl wrap them. And the good thing about vinyl wrapping that is it's tough. The vinyl wrap is a lot tougher than paint. So being down in that area where rocks fly up, obviously things get chipped up. That's gonna help protect those until I get my hands on some new ones. And that's one of my goals for the year. Now, moving on to this year, if you guys are curious, there are some antenna mounts. You see those little antenna mounts? There's little mounts on top of the roof. Those are antenna mounts for like a CB radio, company radio. I've told you guys many times this truck was a work truck. They had antennas on the roof. I absolutely hate that. You don't drill holes into the roof. Those are not good. Just put your antennas somewhere else, for goodness sakes. But anyways, what's done is done, and that needs changed. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you guys the untraditional way to patch those holes. It's still a good way. It's actually the new way to do things. Really easy. We're going to patch those holes, and we're going to vinyl wrap the roof in a high metallic black. I think that might look good. The good thing about vinyl wrapping the roof is if you don't like it, peel it off, figure something else out. So if we don't like the metallic black, which I have a hard time feeling we won't, we can vinyl wrap the roof white. But the reason I'm vinyl wrapping the roof is because at some point this whole truck needs repainted or wrapped. But I'm not going to go around show you guys dents and dings and scratches and that would be a whole nother video because it's going to take that long. So we have that. We have the roof to do. We have this paint work to do. Another thing I don't want to say too much about yet because I want to make a separate video about it, but I woke up this morning on the first to what is got to be the coolest thing. I bought a t-shirt and a sweatshirt a while ago from I Build My Diesel. They had a little giveaway, or raffle actually, because you buy into it. They were launching a new website today on the 1st, which is up. I want you guys to check that out. I'm going to put the link in the description. And you guys are going to hear me say a lot about these guys from here on because this is freaking cool. So I bought a shirt and a sweatshirt. The sweatshirt I use for work. The t-shirt I wear. I'm not wearing it today. One is cold, rainy. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Whatever. T-shirt's not on because it's getting washed. I worked the other day. But I woke up this morning to winning a $1,500 gift certificate for their website. So without giving too much away on that, that is going to open up some doors for what we want to do to this truck next on the fuel side. That's probably saying too much, but that's what we're doing. And you guys are going to see a lot of that coming up because it's awesome. But getting to the ugly, another thing, and this is more of a goal. So you got to set your goals, right? One of my goals for the year before any of this even happened, if you guys watched my shifter video, where we put the short shifter on, I told you there was a weird noise going into fifth. I was being very, 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 very hopeful that it was some weird thing with the shifter because it sounded like, the sound was transferring up the shifter. So we put that short shifter on, which is good, but the noise is still there. I made a few calls. Unfortunately, the noise is exactly what I thought it probably could be, and worst case scenario, we are actually having problems with the fifth gear synchros in this truck. So it's not broke down yet. It's not terrible. It's bad. It's gonna get worse. But one of the goals for this year is to get this transmission out, sent to Superstick in Texas to do a build on it. And we're gonna throw one of the baddest clutches on the market in this truck. Take your guess on what it is, but that's one of the goals for this truck. And don't forget, we've also got Don's truck too. You guys see it every once in a while. He's got some parts laying around too. One of the things I feel bad for saying this, I've kind of been pushing him back, and that's not the right thing to do, especially to do to your buddies. He's got head studs that need put in that truck. So you guys are going to see us do head studs. So when he bought the truck, his truck, it had a weird long arm setup on that I don't quite agree with for a couple different reasons, but he actually went and bought himself some new, actually some of these. His are nice, new and shiny. So that's the Easy Ride long arm from Tough Country. He went and he bought the kit to put those long arms on his truck. So what you guys are going to see is we need to do that obviously too, and that's going to be really exciting. So that's just a few things we got going on. So I think this year, 2021, since last year was such a crapshoot, and I'm pretty sure everybody out there got the short end of the stick. Well, this is a new year. This is 2021, and we need to set goals, and we need to follow these goals no matter how hard they are, how tough it's going to be, and how outlandish they might seem, because they can be done. You know, a goal is a goal. You need something to shoot for. So that's what we're doing this year, is we're really going to make the best out of this year. We're going to do the best we can to bring you this, Don's Truck. I really, really, really want to bring you some good content. I want you guys to want to watch the channel. Another thing too I've been thinking about, you know, at the end of the videos when most of the guys out there tell you or ask you to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Now it goes pretty deep. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos on like how to run a successful channel. I've done a lot of research into this stuff, trying to grow, because you know, I think it would be nice to get out there and get noticed, or be able to show you guys some of the stuff easier, and growth is a good thing for that. But thinking about it, and this has been said before on different channels, if you have to ask for that, are you even worth watching? When I search for my channels and things that I want to watch, the big deciding factor for me is if I like the content. So if I like the content, my mind naturally goes to, well, I want to see more, so you subscribe. Anyway, that's a long, deep thing. I don't want this video to be too long because it's talking. And I know how everybody feels about talking, but I wanted to just basically say Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hopefully you're going to see a lot more of these, a lot more of me and the truck, whether you like it or not. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. We got a lot of work to do, a little bit of time, and hopefully I can show you guys a little bit more of what's going on and bring you along for the ride without without the video being taken down for what we're doing. But I'm gonna put links down below. You guys have a good day. We'll see you on the next one.